Hello guys, you're welcome back to my channel. My name is Tessie. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you all, depending on where you are watching from. Hope you all are doing well, and thank you so much for stopping by. So the Supreme Court has set out on Monday to begin the appeal of Atiku Abubakar, who is the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, against President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the ruling All Progressive Congress. So basically what I have here is everything you need to know. So please, before we continue, I want to beg you all to please help me by liking and sharing this video so that YouTube and Facebook can recommend it to more people. So the news here read: the legal battle to unseat President Bola Ahmed Tinubu will continue at the Supreme Court on Monday, as the Apex Court has listed for hearing the election petition appeal filed by the Vice President Atiku Abubakar, the People's Democratic Party standard bearer in the February 25th presidential poll. The Supreme Court Registrar Zainab Garba, in a notice issued to the parties on Thursday, disclosed that the hearing proceedings in Atiku's appeal would take place before the Supreme Court sitting in Abuja on October 23rd, which is Monday. It read: take notice that the above appeal mentioned will be listed for hearing before the Supreme Court of Nigeria sitting at Abuja on Monday, October 23rd, 2023. And further take notice that in accordance with Order 2 Rule 1-2 of the Supreme Court Rule 1985 as amended, this notice is deemed sufficiently served on you if it is left at your address of service or sent by registered post, and since the date of service by post is material, Section 26 of the International Act 1964 shall apply. The Supreme Court Director of Information, Dr. Festus Akande, also confirmed that Atiku's election appeal had been slated for hearing on Monday. The notification came as the House of Representatives expressed worries over the workload on the Apex Court. The Apex Court currently has 11 justices, short of the required 21 stipulated by Section 232 of the 1999 Constitution. The Green Chamber resolved to call on the federal government to appoint new judges for the Supreme Court to ensure effective justice delivering in the country. The resolution of the House followed a motion of urgent public importance moved by Patrick Umo, the lawmaker representing Ikoto Ekpene Federal Constituency, Akwa Ibom State. In the motion tagged "Urgent Need for the Federal Government to Appoint New Justices to the Supreme Court to ensure expeditious and effective justice delivering in the country," Umo noted that the Supreme Court of Nigeria is the apex court in the country, with the jurisdiction to hear and determine causes and matters across the length and breadth of Nigeria. In the resolution, the House urged the federal government to appoint 9 new justices to the Supreme Court in order to expedite the hearing and determination of matters for effective and efficient justice delivery in Nigeria. It also mandated its Committee on Federal Judiciary to ensure compliance with the resolution. Umo had, before the House resolution, observed that the current number of justices of the Apex Court has dropped to an all-time low of 11 justices, making it 10 justices short of its full complement of 21 justices as stipulated by the Constitution. The resolution read: this is post-election season, where the court has to hear and determine electoral matters from different parts of the country within a short period of time, as mandated by the Constitution. Aware that the Supreme Court desk is full for the year 2023, as parties cannot have hearing dates for the matters filed within the year, except in election petition, owing to a considerable volume of matters pending before the court. Worried that the non-appointment of justices to the Supreme Court has stalled expeditious, effective, and efficient justice delivering, impeded transactions and economic development, limited citizens' access to justice, put the current justices of the court under immense mental and physical pressure and has affected the policy-making function of the court. Commended the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria for his promise to promote the rule of law and support the judiciary, and his signing into law the Constitution alteration on defying the retirement age and pension benefit of the judicial officers. Atiku, who came second in the election, had approached the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal to nullify the February 25th election in which the Independent National Electoral Commission declared Tinubu of the All Progressive Congress the winner. The tribunal, however, dismissed the petition filed by Atiku and Obi for lacking a merit and unanimously upheld Tinubu's electoral victory. Dissatisfied with the verdict of the lower court, Atiku and Obi appealed the verdict at the Supreme Court. In his 35 grounds of appeal filed by his lead counsel, Chris Uche San, former Vice President Atiku Abubakar faulted the tribunal's ruling on electronic transmission of result, Tinubu's qualification for the election, Federal Capital Territory vote, among others. He prayed the apex court to set aside the judgment of the lower court. In his quest to overturn Tinubu's election, the PDP candidate also sought the Supreme Court permission to file the president's academic record obtained from his alma mater, Chicago State University, as fresh and additional evidence to support his appeal, challenging the outcome of the disputed pool. The former vice president, in his application filed on October 5th, was seeking the court nod to present a disposition on oath of the CSU registrar, Caleb Westberg, concerning Tinubu's academic records. The appellant had questioned the authenticity of the president's CSU certificate submitted to the INEC, alleging forgery of the document, arguing that he was not qualified to contest the election. The lead counsel to the president, Wole Olanipekon, disclosed that Tinubu's legal team had been notified about the hearing of the appeal by the apex court. We just got a hearing notice from the Supreme Court that the hearing of the appeal is on Monday. There is no pre-hearing in appeal. We don't have anything like pre-hearing in appeal. It is a hearing of appeal. The Supreme Court doesn't list cases for mention. The appeal is for hearing on Monday, he said. He had earlier said that they had filed all the papers they needed to file on behalf of the client. On the expectation of his team, the senior advocate urged Nigerians to wait for the outcome of the appeal. He said, "As a senior lawyer and revered leader, I don't preempt issues before the court. Let us get to the bridge before we cross it. I don't make comment about cases that are ongoing in court. You can quote me on that. I am a professional lawyer. It is our job to go to court. The Supreme Court has called us and we will be there by the grace of God. Monday is almost here." Meanwhile, the Nigerian Bar Association and the Supreme Court have thrown their weight behind the call by the House of Representatives for the appointment of Supreme Court judges. All right, my people, and that is it for you all. In all of this, what we all want, what the Nigerian people want, is for the real thing to be done. And hopefully, this time around, like I've always said, they'll prove us wrong, because we all already think or assume like what will be the outcome. So I just believe that at the end of the day, they will prove us wrong and do the right thing. And that is it for you all. I'm going to let you all share your thought with me on the comment section. And with all of that being said, I'm going to say thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you. Your love, support, and effort upon this channel is not taken for granted. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.